Are you a nurse and wondering how much are these nurse coaches out here really making? Well, today I am going to talk about the most taboo topic. You know, the one we were told as employees that you can't discuss, which is money. I'm going to crack open the books and share with you guys how much I bring in as a nurse coach. Because remember, there's two aspects to me, you guys. I own a med spa, but I also am a nurse coach. And I'm going to talk to you about the nurse coach side. The reason why I am doing this is because a lot of you are highly skilled and you have a skill that can be monetized and can bring you in a lot of revenue, but more importantly, impact a lot of lives if you're just willing to tap into that skill. And so today I'm going to bust open the books and discuss one of the most taboo topics, money. All right, you guys, welcome to my channel. As you guys know, I am Dr. Jones, aka Sidepreneur Nurse. And today, you guys know I normally talk all things aesthetics and med spa, but this page really is dedicated to the growth of the entrepreneurial nurse. Now, I'm not saying I want everybody to leave the bedside or everybody to leave working as an employee, but I do want everybody to at least, at minimum, have a side business or a side hustle where they can monetize the very skills that they invested in. When you were going to nursing school, you invested your money, you invested your time, so that you invested in to really earn your true worth. So I want to talk to you guys today about my money. Like, I want to talk about what I have been able to accomplish as a nurse coach. Now, so I want to talk to you guys though about a little background about why I started this way. I already had a med spa. I've been in business since 2017. End of 2017, I signed the lease, and then I had my opening about February of 2018. And so when I started my business, I started getting a lot of questions. It was just like, I was just sharing my journey. I just wanted people to see what I was accomplishing. And it was more of a personal like vlog for me. But through the process, I started getting people DMing me, and people were like calling me here at my, well, it wasn't this location. I had a different location, but at the location I had, they would find me on Google like, hey, I saw you on social. Like, is it possible? Could you, show me how to do this? And I was like, people are really asking me. So I was thinking, and I started seeing people like creating these online courses. And then I started doing my own research, and I noticed that they were saying that self-learning was going to take over. And like, people were tired of spending all this money in these universities with all this loans and graduating and not being able to pay the loans back and not being able to live the life they wanted. And so they were going into the self-education space, and they were learning from people rather than going to these universities. So I was like, this might be something. So when I first started, I think I took like 2 clients, and I charged them like minimal just because I didn't know what I was doing. And I was like, I just want to see if I can actually accomplish this. I just really compensated myself for my time because I knew at minimum they were going to get something because they didn't know anything, and I could at least teach them what I knew. So anyway, I took the 2 people. Those 2 people actually launched their med spa, and I was like, okay, so now let me take that. Now I documented everything, and I recorded all of our calls, and then I went back, and then I was like, created a framework from it. And I was like, okay, I was able to do it with them. Now let's see if I can do it in a group setting. So my first launch, I just did it on social media. I had 10 people I wanted to get. I ended up getting 6. And so I got the 6 people, and I was like, all right, let me just see if this framework is repeatable. Did that. Saw success. I was like, okay, this is really a thing. Of course, as I'm going through it, learning areas of improvement, but I was able to help 6 people. And I think at the time, my program was $24.97. Like, it was just $24.97. But I had 6 people pay me $24.97. So to me, at that time, I was like, this is good, right? So I had the 6 people. They did well. Then I launched again. I completed it with them. And at this time it was 6 weeks. Then I launched again. And again, my goal was 10. This time I actually got over 10. I think there were 12 people. I was like, oh my gosh. Now those 12 people again pay me $24.97. Are you guys doing the math? So 2021, I brought in a little over 1,000. By 2022 though, I had brought in over 100,000 just from my course and my digital products. Now, once I got introduced to a taste of that in 2020, I started cranking out digital products like crazy. 2020, it was like mid-February or mid-March, I did another launch. I went up on my prices. So I think at this time it was $34.97. And I had my first 6-figure month. I had 33 enrollees. You guys, I had my first 6-figure month. Did you hear me? My first 6-figure month. Now, this is just my courses. So now I still have my spa. I'm taking my clients, but I am really focusing. I'm taking clients at the spa to even now 2 days a week. So I'm giving all I can to these courses. Why? Because I realize that the life that I want in the next 5 years looks like me working from my computer, looks like me being wherever I want to be on the planet with my family and not having to be stuck to a location. Although I do love what I do, and I still wish every nurse who loves beauty enter into this med spa space. The digital just gave me a whole different perspective, right? So 2022, launching, and I have generated in 2022 over $500,000. Me, the nurse, like the workaholic, I had generated over 500K, you guys, just by focusing on serving. Now I want to put that into perspective for you guys, because a lot of us are in the positions that we are in as far as nurses, being in healthcare, because we absolutely love serving. We love our patients. But what we get caught up in, that if I had it in my perfect world, would like, is for us to realize that we can serve so many more and help so many more if we would dare to step out of our comfort zone and step in to who God has set us to be, like who He has made us to be, and serve the masses, which is exactly what happened with me. Like all of my training and my learning as an employee, I took it, moved it over, and created my own online academy, which is called Lux Beauty Academy. And so that came as a vision, and it required a different version of me who I didn't know. But to go from over $1,000 in 2020 to over 100,000 in 2021 to over $500,000 in 2022, and I'll exceed that in 2023, you guys. And it's because I dared to take a step. So I just wanted to kind of highlight what I do, and also encourage you and give you the opportunity to be a part of what I'm doing, right? I have a community, a membership. It's called the Nurse Boss Mob. Now, this is not just for nurses. It is for all those in healthcare who struggle with trying to figure out what they want to do. And my courses are not just for beauty and med spa. I have courses on how to monetize your social media platform, how to utilize Reels to make money. I have courses on how to create digital products, how to create ebooks, like everything that I do, I have a course for it. And so in my membership, what happens is you get access to all of those courses. It's a year membership, but also I come in and I also coach and mentor my members. It is for those who are ready, those who are like, Dr. Jones, I see what you're doing. I want to learn, and I am going to do what it takes to get myself where I need to be. Just show me the way. It is for those people. It is for those who are positive minded. It is for those who need a community, who want to be around people who are like them, who can support them. And I cannot tell you guys enough how strangers are really the ones who will have your back before people you know. I'm sorry, that's just the truth. And so anyway, you guys, I wanted to just give you guys some information about money. And I want you guys to be more open and comfortable with talking about money. It's not taboo. Don't let these healthcare organizations make you feel like you can't talk about how much money each other makes. And I believe in salary and pay transparency, which is also why I made this video. You have some people will say, oh, I don't discuss money. Well, that's you. But me, I'm like, listen, this is what I did. This is how much I make. If you want to do this, then come work with me. That's how we do it here. And I am not a gatekeeper, okay? Everything I do, I give, I over deliver. So I hope this has been inspiring for some of you, hopeful for others of you, but more importantly, you guys, there should be a link somewhere in the caption for you to sign up for the wait list. And then lastly, if you found this valuable, share it with other nurses and healthcare professionals who are looking to do something beyond working for someone. And then also subscribe to this channel, but only if you found the information valuable. Until next time, you guys. Bye.